The True Garden. The Sands of Time. How about a new rhyme? Something sweet like Benjaism. Four-dimensional thinking, no prism. And do not tolerate racism. This is not the time or space. I am not the facilitator of race. I do not mean to be rude, but Judaism. I have a Jewish friend, just appalled by the plagiarism. This is not hate speech. Let a young Polish Jew preach, flabbergasted by what those Philistines of Greece resurrected from the beach. Do not call me an Israelite. I have regained my sight. Although it was never lost, one too many smacks is a heavy cost. Sometimes they reach the face. Then the prince has to remember his place. Except now I am king. Use my fires when thou sing. Love thy father and mother still. Remember, saving the world is my will. Right-handed reproof from the biggest player. Turning the other cheek might become brutal for the soothsayers. Maybe some golden hair like a Super Saiyan. Blue-eyed Kamehamehan. This spirit bomb isn't atomic for the flesh. The nuclear reaction will leave the darkness in a mesh, surgically transitioning whatever is left. To repay the broken for the slavery and theft. Ghost in the shell, deliver from the hell, a matrix of psychology, a mess of neurotopology. Oldest brother turned to Judah, I call Akhenaten, after Amos restored a tomb, forgotten by many men. The first two books, a Levite and a judge forsook, both Africans trying to redeem the Amun-Ra or the light and steam. Before that means Narmer and Mentuhotep II tried to clean it. After their legacy, we have the Hamitic Falcon and the Phoenix. Atam turned Maya with 42 little laws. She went to the Canaanites and Babylonians and began seeing their flaws. Mentu began to fly and turned into Captain Falcon, soaring over the lake of fire and even over the mountain. The Canaanites took a ride and it turned into a fiery bird. The Brahmahites flew out of sight with their phoenix and began doing the absurd. The semantics of the Semitic turned into a crossword when they flew back to Africa on their plasma-like bird. Do not fret. My boy Akhenaten won the bet. They tried to bury my boy. Now his spirit mocks them like toys. Shout out to Zoroaster, my dude. Snatched up S. Nathan and exposed Vishnu. Talking about Sanatan and Dharma. Oh boy, Carla. Alfalfa sprouts creating two family lines. The new pharaohs and Hebrews from Asiatic shepherd king lines. Did you know Shua is from Egyptian to Cain? The Levant began to use it after Menes' reign. He came in 3K BC but appears around 2. You know what that copyright do? Enki was from Africa as well. I am sure he didn't means to start hell. But the Mentu of others became cultic with 2 birds let out of a cell. Ma'at was brutal, but the fiery falcon was a dove. This is a paradox straight from above. Ma'at began the beginning of religious lore, 12 elders judging the heart on a scale before returning to the store. The fires of the phoenix will burn it off for sure. That's why they call JB the storm from Canaan, a firestorm of truth from the Lebanon. I have a beautiful woman named Shannon. Quite the few people have already felt the fires from Yehanan. I am the living prophecy, even my family names. I am greater than all those women conjured by Queen James. Rest in peace, William Tyndale. I'd like to redeem you as well. Taken too soon by the hordes fell. Now the Pope will be given over to his legacy in its fiery cell. Yohanan the Baptist and MLK Jr., shining a light through the darkness, thine stones becoming lunar. Lunatics have howled at the wrong monsoon. The liars have dragged their loins on the mount and defiled the wrong manpoon.